And welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grim here. This is a continuation of our EVE Online Chronicle. We're playing as the Caldari. I forgot his name. Lincoln Grimm is what I named our guy. And he's still training Surgical Strike 3. Standings have decreased with Garista Pirates. That's okay. We now have 30,000 unallocated skill points, and that's because I told you guys in the intro that EVE does provide methods for you to get skill injectors, and that's one of those methods is right here, skilling spree. So we accomplished that in our last mission. So the next skilling spree challenge will be in 14 hours. In the meantime, I suspect we'll get a chance before long to hunt down this pirate who escaped. Wait a minute, let me get my timer started. So if you remember in the last episode, we got a Merlin and we outfitted it. Okay, 30-minute countdown has started. Meanwhile, I've located an illegal Stargate hidden by the interference from a large dead space field, and I want you to scout the area. Alright, what are we going to get? An afterburner and some ISK. Accept and undock. I am planning on starting up an Elite Dangerous playthrough also, because I want to play them in tandem. I think a lot of people try to decide whether they're going to play EVE Online or Elite Dangerous, and to me, it's like, why not both? They're similar in a lot of ways, but I think that there's enough of a stylistic difference and intent in the game design that you can get plenty of fun out of playing both of them. Alright. So, this is what I need to travel towards. My sensors have found nothing in the area other than this lone Stargate, partly hidden inside a cluster of rock formations. I would advise you to proceed with care. Smuggler gates such as these are rarely left undefended. Your agent instructed you to approach the Stargate. Be ready to retreat should the need arise. What I want to do is find out where in this overlay, and I'm already realizing I forgot to look that up, what his main is. I will get that for you guys, but it'll have to be next episode. Okay, here's the Stargate. No. That's a Caldari Stargate. This is the standard overlay, I guess. Combat overlay, drones, mining, blues, nothing found. Rex. Disk scan and escape something or another. Okay. If I go into my overview and I open settings, this thing here, large collidable object. That's what it is. So if I go down into deployables, no, it's not deployables. I think it's entity. And it's all alphabetical. Well, there's large collidable structure. If I search for large collidable object, COLLIDABLE, COL. That's the problem. Gotta spell right. Okay, it's under Celestial. So there's a lot of stuff here. There's a beacon, giant snake-shaped something or another. Fortified smuggler. That's it. It's 17 kilometers away. We can approach it. I just wanted to show that you can go into your overview and you can find that. But and kind of the process of how do you find out? What is it categorized? Then when I go into my overview, how do I find it? Use your search index, and then you select it to show. Because some missions you're going to find that you need to be able to pick something out, and it's not as obvious as this. That's about as close as we can get to this sucker. Aha! Dock.
Warp drive active.
Oh, see, we're suffering damage because there was a booby trap. That was poison gas that came out.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay. X out of this. Start conversation. Complete mission. We don't really need the afterburner. We've already got one. Request. After you left the area, our cleanup crew found a message from that pirate, Tahamar. He wants to meet you in person with no backup at a small repair outpost in this system. Be careful. You don't have to kill the man, but he's assassinated people I've known, so his death wouldn't be any great loss. I'll provide you with a civilian kinetic deflection field. It will improve your shield resistance against kinetic damage, which is what Gnosis missiles primarily dish out. Okay, hit accept. Open up the fitting and open up the inventory. Here's our kinetic deflection field, which will do it protects us against 35% of kinetic damage. Reduces kinetic damage by 35%. Now, it does not reduce any other kind of damage, only kinetic. But that's part of finding out what are you fighting, because they're going to do a certain kind of damage, and they're normally vulnerable to the same kind of damage. So you want to outfit your ship to do what they are weak against, and protect against what they dish out in strength. 1 MN afterburn. Okay, I wanted to verify that. Hit on dock. X. Now, as Caldari, we really are more missile specialized. That's the direction we want to go in. But here, initially, we're in gunships. And if we ever cross-train to Galente ships, which we very well might, they tend to be more gun-oriented. It's good to see you, Privateer. I have a message from Tahamar, which he asked to be delivered to you. You have gone through a pretty hazardous ordeal, having to fight against our new recruits and brave one of our traps. We certainly give you credit for getting through it all in one piece. You have guts, and that's exactly the type of pilot we're looking for. So there's the recruiting pitch. And we'll open fire on them. Watching down here, we're still not in range, but when we hit, We hit with some significance. I wouldn't say we're blasting them. Oh, there. Now we're starting to get into him pretty hard. So he must be shield tanked. Nicely done. Perhaps we will meet some other day. For now, I will be making my way back to base in my capsule. Okay, so I guess he was a capsule pilot. Do we have a wreck that we can loot? We do not, so we will hit dock. We will hit Control R to refill the guns. And we'll say it's been a good day.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Start conversation. Complete mission. Request. We managed to track Tahamar to a small pirate outpost in the system. It's time to finish this. Destroy the outpost, and hopefully Tahamar will perish along with it. We'll get a limited ocular filter. This is going to increase one of our attributes. They are what's called plugins. We'll get 275,000 ISK. Accept and undock. We have plenty of time left. And warp to location. What are you? AmoA. That was a rather neat looking ship. It's a Caldari cruiser. It's not what I'm aiming for. I'm trying to get into the Gnosis. But that MOA was pretty neat looking. This is an ancient jump gate, acceleration gate, I should say. Whoever started mixing the orange and the blues, that was a genius move. It looks very believable and it's gorgeous. That's not something that existed the last time I was playing this game. And the explosions of the ships are another thing that didn't exist. Looks like the next acceleration gate is guarded. You'll have to take care of the guards before you can get through. Alright. Well, that's what we're doing. Now, under a combat tab here, I am not sure why these items are up there. That's a neat looking ship. You can see he did 1 bar of damage to our shield. And that's because of this guy right... Well, no, it's not. This is not a passive module. You have to activate it. So we will. Pressing F1, F2, F3 allows me to put all my guns on them. Oh, we have more friends. When I say the last time I played, I mean from years ago. I have tried several recordings since November, and they haven't worked out for one reason or another. as I have kind of relearned how to play the game. And I've gotten my lessons learned and stuff like that. Ah, here we go. Whoops, not you. You, and you. There we go. Okay, we're doing fine on capacitor, but I probably should have turned that off. You want to pulse these things. Okay, I started shooting a little early. Oh, wow. Here, I'm going to rotate around this asteroid. If you want to click on a target and have the camera slew to it automatically, just hit Shift plus C. Okay, let's turn this off. Let's Control R and refill guns. Let's look at the wrecks. There is a little bit of loot. So we didn't use a whole lot of capacitor by having this turned on. That's nice. Loot all. Okay, then there's one that's about 11 kilometers away. Loot all. And then we can activate this. Looks like you found the pirate outpost. Your instructions were to destroy it. I would recommend leaving the loot in the wreck after you obliterate the structure. You would not want to be caught trying to jump between systems with contraband in your cargo hold. The local security forces do not look kindly upon such activity. Move back to the combat tab. Flimsy pirate base. We'll lock that up. Put all 3 guns on it. And they have hit their escape pods or gotten into their ships. Alright, that's one down. Let's activate our damage reducer. These are the sentry guns. rotate around this guy. We're into his armor now. These 3 different bars from the outside going in. They're shields, armor, hull. Shields, armor is the middle one, hull is the last one. You lose your hull, you die. Okay, let's move into Rex. We don't want the cargo container. Oh, there's 2 cargo containers. Those explosions are kind of impressive. We can take this off. We can control R and refill guns. How far away? 9,063. I don't think we're moving towards that. They didn't get the memo. There we go. We'll hit our afterburner. You can zoom out quite a ways away. Take afterburner off. And loot all. Now, since there are 2 cargo containers here, I want to open them and see what's in them. Long limb roses, spiced wine, and water. I don't think I want any of that. This other one must be where the contraband's at. Iridium charge. I'm just going to leave them alone. And we'll dock.
Warp drive active.
This is our cool looking Caldari station. I've always liked them.
Docking request accepted.
Okay. Start conversation. Complete mission. Open up our inventory and get that ocular filter in. Let's look at info. It's going to improve our perception by 1. So what that's talking about is over here under character and attributes. Okay, just like any other RPG, you have these attributes. And these affect how fast you train. Different skills require an emphasis in different attributes. That's why you can remap, but I've heard it said a number of times, save your remaps for whenever your training time gets really long, because some of these skills can be a month long to train or more. Plug in. Okay. And so we're on mission 7. After Tahamar escaped your attack, he retaliated by commandeering a state navy ship, mining it with his own crew, and starting a campaign of terror in the constellation. I want you to head out there and kill them all. All right. Moreover, I can provide you with a small shield booster 1 if you're willing to take this on. It should help you against any damage thrown your way by Tahamar and his allies' ships. So you can see that this is how you get your basic outfit. You do career agents. We've got the Caldari baseline combat frigate. They actually call it the best combat frigate. I think the Kestrel probably is the most popular though. But you get a combat frigate. You get guns for it. You get shield resistance and a shield bonus. Small shield booster. expends energy to provide a quick boost in shield strength. So it's a shield recharger. Okay. And we can undock. X. And warp to location.
Warp drive active.
Interference from your warp prevents your systems from functioning at this time. Gotcha. This thing should not be dead. Unable to bring online. This action requires having learned the following skills. Ah, we have to train it. Okay. Go to combat. Lock these up. Let's hit Afterburner to close distance. They are coming towards us. But they'll enter their optimal orbit, and that's almost 100% that it's going to be wider than ours, so we want to get inside quick. Like I said with the boxing analogy, you use Afterburner to do that. Okay, let's... 5,000, 4,000, 3... Let's go ahead and disable Afterburner. Activate the guns. Oh, we have more guys showed up to the party. $9,000, 8,000, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, activate. We're getting rocked by missiles. Let's go ahead and turn on our kinetic disruptor. Ooh, we hit him hard there. There we go, that's another one down. Oh, 8,000's quite a ways away. Let's see, who else do we have here? We got more. Brawler. Hitting hard. Okay, stop the damage reducer for a minute. Let's see, we can actually orbit this guy here. 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. Reactivate the damage reducer. Put all 3 guns on him. $2,000, 2,600, all 3 guns. Okay. Go over to the Rex. Let's see, disarm this. Control R to reload weapons. Let's go collect loot. we go. Okay, loot. Loot all. Then go to this one. Then go to this one. There's the timer. Okay, dock. Lead charge, metal scraps, a lot of metal scraps. Let's stack all. Metal scraps are all stacked up now, and we got a 75mm scout. Accelerator cannon, show info, attributes. Optimal range is 6,600 meters.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Start conversation. Complete. Request and delay. Okay. Let's open up inventory and fit. Look at the info on this one. 6,000 meters. All right, well, we don't have 3. But we now have 2 that are pretty close. These rail guns. Okay, you and you and you can, and I'll keep the 1MN afterburner for now. Sell these though. Okay. Alrighty then, X out of that. We are doing 45.7 DPS. And we need... How do I do this? Incomplete skill. Shield Operation 1. Buy and train. 71,500. We'll do it. Skills. Okay, so we got Shield Operation 1 up. Let's find that. Okay, train to level 2, train to level 3, and we're at our 24-hour limit. 1 day, 40 minutes. Okay, but we have our skill queue filled up right now. I have not yet gone to our training plan. We will be looking at that in the future. And next episode, I will make sure to get you guys Pockets DK's main character name, where you can find that pre-made overlay if you want to use it. Okay, until then, I am Aesop Grimm. Thank you again for coming by the channel. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. As I kind of stumble my way through EvE and sort of learn, I'm what they call a new bro. Even though I've been playing this game a long time, I just have not played it that much. And the game's changed a lot since I last played it. So I will see you in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.